So his mom ended up calling me. The second person I had children with, his mom ended up calling me again because, mind you, she still has my number, and I'm trying to, still keep that relationship between my kids and his side of the family. So she was like, her son is over there, and I was talking to him because now he got the papers for him to do the DNA test for all the kids. So she was asking me, am I going to be there? I said no, because I had already took our DNA tests months ago. And he was, I guess, telling her, like, he's going to be excited to see, I guess, his children or whatever. And in the process, I know it has something to do with me, too, because, like, I completely all ties with him. So there was no need for me to talk to you, see you, or anything. And she was like, I was like, oh, no, we took our DNA test months ago. She was like, oh, she sounded disappointed. She was like, oh, I guess he was saying like he was going to be excited to see everybody, all the children or whatever like that. I said, oh, okay. So because now I'm starting to feel bad because, he's making it seem like he really misses his children. So I was like, I'm going to go get the second oldest, our oldest, a phone. So I ended up getting her like an LG phone or whatever. I gave the grandma and the little sister her phone, his little sister the phone number. So if he needed to see how they were doing or anything like that, he could just call her. Because at this time, my daughter's like 6 or 7, probably going on 8. She talks. She knows how to tell you, because she tells me all the time what she wants, what she needs, even back then. So she knows. And if there was if he needed to ask me something, he could have always called her phone, and she could have handed him the phone to me. But him having my physical number, that was a no-go, no more. So his mom was saying that how he was saying how childish I'm being, because how is a little child gonna tell him what she needs or what the kids want. And like I told his mom at that time, because I don't know what he was telling them, but I broke it down to her just like this. I said her name. I was like, look, I gave him the option to take them every other weekend because I need a break. All of them are back to back. They're driving me crazy. And all I just need is just like a breather. When he was with that girl, I even told him, just like I said in the other video, I'll even talk to her about there's nothing sexual going on between us. I don't want him. So I just want him to get his kids every other weekend. And I told him if he doesn't do that, I'm gonna have to put him on child support. But for the simple fact of you saying that I'm being childish, instead of you going to your girlfriend at the time and talking to her, which is stupid on her part too, because at the end of the day, he's gonna be on child support for 6 children, meaning that his income is gonna decrease substantially. You know what I'm saying? So in a logical way, you're messing up your household for the money that's coming in your household, because you don't want to be honest with your family, and then whatever is going on with that situation. Me as a female, and especially in that place where I was thinking too, if my boyfriend have all these kids and one of his baby mamas has most of his kids, I know he's going to get even more child support taken out his check. So if that's all she's asking to do, yo, bring them 4 kids over here. I don't care. Just supply them with food so that way when they get over here, you know what I'm saying, we have enough food for everybody in there, because that's 4 extra miles, including what other child he has in there, plus our child together, and plus us too. Logically. Like, that's why but I left that alone. So I was like, So she was like, oh, wow. He's been lying to us, because that's not the story we've been hearing. And when she said that, I didn't even want to hear the story he's telling her. I was like, that's why I got our oldest daughter the phone. He can call her and talk to, even though at that time too, the last three wasn't really vocal like that, but he can always talk to our oldest, and she spills the bean all the time. So then a couple of weeks go by, and then my daughter has the phone on speaker, and it's her, the grandma, his mom, on the phone. Well, it's her. It says grandma number 2 on the phone. So I guess his oldest daughter is calling her, because she knows my kids. Like I said, I've been in this little girl life since she was 4. So she's asking my daughter, like, can she come over our house? And my daughter's like, yeah, you can come over. I got to ask my mom. And at first I was like, I don't want to be bothered, because I already see, like, she has this, like, attitude towards me. I'm like, why is she asking to come to my house? And you already showing that you don't even like me. So I'm like, something's not right. So I hear in the background one of them whispering, ask her, like, can you come over? Can you come over? And my daughter goes to me. She was like, she says her sister's name, said, can she come over? And I'm like, and I pretend like I don't hear her, but they don't know that the phone is on speaker. So she was like, I want to come play with y'all. I want to come play with y'all. Ask your mom, can we come over? Can I come over? And she was like, Mom, my daughter's like, Mom, can come over? And I'm like, I was like, no, not right now, something like that, I said. And she just kept asking my oldest daughter. So then eventually I said, yeah, we can go meet at a park, just like that. And she was like, yeah, but she didn't say we could meet at the park. She just told her sister, yeah. My mom said yes. So her sister says, well, tell your mom to send us the address. Send us the address.